Hey, how's it going, guys? MrBossFTW here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about everything we know so far that's been mentioned about the Cunning Stunts DLC, as there's been some new, information revealed lately that I figured I wanted to touch on, and I all wanted to compile in one video so that you guys would have a better understanding of what could be possibly coming in this update. So let's start with something new that Rockstar actually mentioned on their newswire. Believe it or not, this is the first time they've mentioned Cunning Stunts DLC since that initial teaser post, which was almost over a month ago, I want to say. So it was at the very end of the newswire, under like at least 1 or 2 pages of content and pictures regarding further adventures in finance and felony. And all the way at the bottom, it states, and of course, stay tuned to the Rockstar Newswire for info on future GTA Online updates. Note how that's plural, including details on Cunning Stunts. Okay, so that's pretty exciting. I know that's pretty broad and pretty general of Rockstar to say, but stay tuned to the Newswire for info on future updates, plural, obviously meaning more than one, and details on Cunning Stunts. It was pretty obvious that that was going to be the name of the update, but I'm not sure if Rockstar's confirming that's what it's going to be called right there. I'm not sure if it's going to be like, the Cunning Stunts Academy, just like how Finance and Felony was kind of turned into further adventures in finance and felony. I'm not sure how long Rockstar is going to make the name or if that's going to be the official name, but it seems as if we're going to be getting information on this fairly soon, which is actually exciting. I know further adventures in finance and felony just came out, but if this DLC schedule is anything like the way Rockstar did in 2015, we might be seeing the Cunning Stunts DLC sooner than we all think. Because if you remember, Ill-Gotten Gains Part 1 came out in June, and then in July, Ill-Gotten Gains Part 2 came out. So it seems as if during the summer, Rockstar really liked to crank out and release a bunch of epic DLCs. So who knows, we might be seeing this a lot sooner rather than later. So now let's talk about the 3 DLC vehicles that have been found within the files that I've actually showcased on my channel. That is the Grotti X80 Proto. It's also the P-Fister or Fister 811, and then the Dubocci 770. So I have spoken to numerous very reputable people in the GTA community, Yan amongst many others, and no one seems to have a definite answer on why these vehicles were found in this update. Some people are speculating that these DLC vehicles are going to be released week by week, coming up soon. Very similar to the way that Rockstar did that with the Lowriders Customs Classics vehicles. We got the 3 initial vehicles that came with the update, and then week by week, we got the Sabre Turbo, Minivan, and the Tornado. That's one possibility, but it just seems odd that Rockstar would add these vehicles in this update and keep them disabled. It almost seems as if they're saving it for another update, and that's what some people believe, is that these 3 vehicles, the 2 supercars and the sports cars, are going to be saved for the Cunning Stunts DLC. Again, a lot of people are confused about this because why would Rockstar add them in this update if they're just going to be coming in another update? Who really knows? Another thing that's interesting is the vehicles that have been found seem to fit the theme of Cunning Stunts. 2 supercars and a sports car seem to go right in line with maybe what Rockstar's trying to accomplish in this update with incredibly fast stunting-like vehicles. So it'll be interesting to see ultimately how they go about doing that. But for now, just know that these vehicles are in the game, do not have a set release time, and a lot of people are split on whether or not they're going to be added in the next DLC, which of course is Cunning Stunts. Something else that looks like it's probably going to be coming out in a future update is a new secret adversary mode that was found. So I know some people are kind of torn on adversary modes, whether they're overdone or whether they're, not as good as some of the other things that Rockstar could add into the game. But this one is really interesting. So it's an adversary mode called Powerplay. It's really strange, it's really futuristic, and basically 4 teams will have special abilities and have to fight among themselves and a beast. So if you're curious, here's the Powerplay logo. Again, Rockstar have added like an official logo for this adversary mode, and you can see right there, the O in Powerplay has a lightning bolt going through it. So that's pretty interesting. And there's also various special abilities that are going to be added for this adversary mode as well. So I'll put those on the screen as well so you can see them. Some of them are swap, which is like a recycle kind of logo, random, which looks to be a question mark, a like do not enter I, which looks to be invisible, an hourglass for slow down time, a pill, which looks to either be like testosterone or bull shark, like a beast or a wolf logo, and then what looks to be a weed logo. And I'm not really sure what that one does either. Now, there are a bunch of very interesting sound effects that have been found for the Powerplay adversary mode. It seems as if we'll be able to slow down time, and other items we'll be able to pick up will give us other special abilities. They're extremely weird. So what I'll actually do in a second is let you guys listen to, I guess it's like the narrator of this game mode, like describing what's going on in the game. Again, it is super weird, super kind of futuristic and freaky. So I'll let you guys listen to it right now, and you can kind of get a better idea of how this game mode might actually go.
Orange, unleash the beast. The boars are raging. Powerplay has terminated. Purple, unleashed the beast. The cocks unleashed the beast. Booting Powerplay. Hold on, it's sudden death. Error, no winner detected.
So yeah, super weird, right? It sounds like it's straight out of the 80s. It's just very robotic, very strange, very futuristic. So I don't really know what to think of this new adversary mode that's going to be coming out. Now, FunMW2 also believes that this adversary mode is likely planned for the Cunning Stunts update, and he also believes that Rockstar have 2 additional adversary modes planned for future updates as well. It's unaware if those will take place within the Cunning Stunts DLC, but they cannot be loaded right now even though they are currently in the game. FunMW2 states that the adversary modes can't be loaded with this recent update since the hashes for them are not in the scripts. So again, that's getting a little technical, but still, it seems as if within Cunning Stunts, Rockstar plan to release at least 1 or 2 or 3 adversary modes that could be coming out in this update. Now, additionally, some things that I think are interesting are fixes that Rockstar made within the patch notes of Grand Theft Auto Online's Further Adventures in Finance and Felony, which is patch 1.34. So they did a lot of things to fix the creator. I know they fixed some issues with prop placement. They also fixed an issue where you were limited to like such a small amount of characters. I think Rockstar has fixed that when editing and naming jobs. So it looks as if they've done some small upgrades and adjustments to the creator mode, maybe in prepping for the new stunt races that we're going to be able to build in the Cunning Stunts DLC. That might be a stretch, but honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if Rockstar were looking into addressing some of these bugs that definitely would be critical when this DLC does release. So anyways, that's all the information I'm going to be talking to you guys about today, and all the information we really know so far about the Cunning Stunts DLC. Let me know if you're excited about it in the comment section down below. If you did go on to enjoy the video, a like rating would of course be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.